Chapter-8, Sloka 16. Ritubhabi, we will do chanting. Abrahma Bhuvanalokaha
भुवनालोकः
Punaravritti
पुनरावृत्ति
Norjuna
अर्जुन
Mamupetya
मामुपेत्य
Tu Kaunteya
तु कौन्तेय
Punarjanma
पुनर्जन्म
न विद्यते.
न विद्यते।
Sloka 17. Sahasrayuga
सहस्रयुग
Paryanta
पर्यन्त
Maharyad
महर्यद्
Brahmano Viduhu
ब्रह्मणो विदुः
Ratrim Yuga
रात्रिं युग
Sahasrantam
सहस्रान्ताम्
Teho Ratra
देहो रात्र
Vido Janaha.
विदो जनः
Shloka 18. Avyaktad
अव्यक्ता
Vyaktayah
व्यक्तयः
Sarvaha
सर्वाः
Prabhavantya
प्रभवन्त्य
Haragame
परागमे
Ratrayagame
रात्रयागमे
Praliyante
प्रलीयन्ते
Tatraivyakta
तत्रेवाप्य
Sangyake.
संज्ञके।
Now we'll do the meaning part. Shloka 16. Brahma Bhuvanta, including the abode of Brahma, Loka, worlds, Punaravrita, subject to rebirth, Arjun, Mama, mine, Upatye, having attained, Tu, but, Kaunteya, Arjun, Punajanma, rebirth, Na, never, Vidyate, occurs. So here Sri Krishna ji is saying, O Arjun, all the worlds of this material creation, including the abode of Brahma, are subject to rebirth. So why including the abode of Brahma? Because Sri Krishna ji has only created Brahmaji. So Brahmaji is the first creation of Sri Krishna ji. And then Sri Krishna ji has given the task to Brahmaji to carry forward the work of creation. That is why Brahmaji we call as father. We call Brahmaji as our father. So actually Sri Krishna ji has created Brahmaji and he has given him to do the task of creation of this universe. So this we come to know when we read Bhagavatam. If you read Bhagavatam in detail, everything is given. That how Krishna Bhagwanji is Supreme Lord and how he has created Brahmaji and how was Brahmaji's lifestyle, not lifestyle, how Brahmaji was alone on this entire universe, and then how step by step Brahmaji has created this earth, this universe, all the living creatures. So everything is been discussed detail in Bhagavatam. So that is why Sri Krishna ji is saying that even the abode of Brahmaji is subject to rebirth. So but on attaining Sri Krishna ji, there is no further rebirth. Because he is the creator. He is the boss of everyone. He is the boss of even Lord Brahma. That is why when we worship Sri Krishna ji, and if this body is able to give moksha to the soul which is inside us, and that soul reaches the abode of Sri Krishna ji, then there is no further rebirth. So basically there are many heaven. All the gods, all the demigods, all the celestial gods, everyone have their own heaven. We call it abode. Like we have our own house, we all have our own houses. So same way all the gods have their own house. We don't call as house, we either call as heaven or abode. So every abode is subject to rebirth. Only Sri Krishna ji's abode that is Vaikunt, Golok, anything. So that is not subject to rebirth. So we should try to remember Sri Krishna ji and try to give moksha to the soul which is inside us. So according to the scriptures, that is Vedic literature, there exists heavens, our visible universe. All beings on this earth who perform meritorious deeds go to one of those heavens after death. The abode of Lord Brahmaji, that is Brahmalok, is considered the highest among the heavens. Sri Krishna ji says that all the beings who end up in these heavens, including the heaven of Lord Brahma, do not stay there permanently. You will not stay there permanently. There will be a period according to the karma done by the body. No, everything will be calculated, and few years you will be there in the abode of Brahmaji, and again you have to come back on the earth to take rebirth. So Sri Krishna ji is trying to explain in detail that why we should try to attain Sri Krishna ji's abode. He is trying to convince the humans. Humans are not easily convinced. They will argue, no, no, Brahmaji is supreme, no, no, Lord Vishnu is supreme, no, no, Shiva is supreme. They are supreme, they are not supreme Lord. They are being created, and it is an illusion that Supreme Lord has created, that humans will only believe that Brahmaji, Vishnuji and Shivji are the main God. So it is Maya. It is Sri Krishna ji's wish that humans are confused. They are not able to believe, even though everybody knows there is a Gita, everybody knows there is Sri Krishna ji, but they are diverted toward other gods. So it's all Maya, it is all wish of Sri Krishna ji. We can try our best to convince our near and dear ones, then it's Sri Krishna ji's wish. So Sri Krishna ji is basically telling that even the heaven or abode of Brahmaji is subject to rebirth. So we learn here that we should worship Sri Krishna ji and we should try to give moksha to our soul so that it reaches the abode of Sri Krishna ji. Okay, Akriti, would you like to explain? Why? Anyways, I am not able to see you. Akriti, it's so easy peasy. Okay, now you listen to Ritu Babi. Okay?
Yeah, in this shloka, Krishna ji says that including the abode of heaven, all things have a lifespan and all things are subject to rebirth. But only those who believe in me and who attain moksha through me, they are not subject to rebirth.
Akriti, I cannot see you. I am peeping. Still, I cannot see you. Okay. See, it's very simple. What Sri Krishna ji is trying to say, that when this body dies, the soul goes to some place. Either it go to hell or it goes to heaven. So there are so many gods. You know there are many gods. Are you aware of other gods? Unmute. क्या नहीं? Unmute. You know Ganeshi? You must have seen photo. Ganesh ji, है ना? You have seen photo of Lord Brahma with 4 heads. No, Lord Brahma. Okay, there is a Lord named Lord Brahma. He has 4 heads. He will be in white dress. Okay? So he is the first creation of the Supreme Lord. Sri Krishna ji has first created him. So Sri Krishna ji, that is why he is naming his name. And he is not naming any other god name. That is the reason he is saying even the abode of Lord Brahmaji is subject to rebirth. That means if any soul goes to Lord Brahmaji's abode, it has to come back again on this earth. Okay? That is the reason why Sri Krishna ji is naming only Lord Brahma and he is not naming any other god. There are many gods, hundreds of gods are there. The reason also you understood, because he first created Lord Brahma. Okay? Now can you explain? Thank you. Tell.
Sri Krishna says that once a person dies and if that person does not get moksha, that means they have to go to Lord Brahma's abode and then rebirth.
Thank you. That is
Because
also
Lord
fine.
Brahma was first created.
Very good. Thank you. Now Shloka 17. Sahasra, 1000, Yuga, an age or an era, Paryantam until aha one day yat who, Brahmanam of Brahma, Vidu no, Ratrim night, Yuga Sahasrantam last 1000 yugas, Te de aharatra vidha, those who know his day and night, Janaha people. So now Sri Krishna ji is telling us what is the period lifespan of Brahmaji. Like our one day is what, 24 hours, right? Akriti, you know how much hours is there in our one day? 24 hours. We will see how long is what, 7 is what?
24.
20. Acha, 24. Okay. So now we will see what is the how many hours are there in Brahmaji's day. One day of Lord Brahma lasts 1,000 cycles of the 4 yugas. You know 4 yugas, that is called Mahayug. So what are the 4 yugs? Satyug, Tetrayug, Dwapar and Kalyug. We are in Kalyug now. So like this 4 yugs are called Mahayug, and Lord Brahmaji's one day is 1,000 cycles of this 4 yugs. That means in one day so many Mahayugs will be calculated, considered. Able to understand? Like for us it is good morning, good afternoon, good evening and night. We divide our day like this. So Lord Brahmaji one day is thousands of 4 yugs. So just imagine, one day is so long for Brahmaji. We would have taken birth for lakhs of times in that one day of Brahmaji. Are you able to understand? Like 1 hour is not even 1 hour. 5 minutes of one Mahayug, then 5 minutes of one more Mahayug, then one more 5 minutes of one more Mahayug. And his night also extends for the same span of time. So night is also so long. There is one story, if you have come across. There was a king, who got a wish from the god, and he wished that I sleep in heaven for at least 1 year. And he slept in heaven for 1 year. When he returned on earth, it was totally a drastic change. It was like hundreds of years have been passed. Have you come across this story? I don't remember the king name, I don't remember anything, but I remember this, that one king got a wish from God and he wished to sleep 1 year in heaven. That 1 year in heaven was thousands of years on earth. So when he came, everything was changed. He was totally blank that what happened to everything, and then he came to know that okay, 1 year of heaven is thousands of years on earth. So basically this is what Sri Krishna ji is also trying to tell us, that one day of Sri Krishna, one day of Lord Brahmaji is 1,000 cycles of Mahayugs. So many yugs being passed in one day, and same about the one night. So wise people who know this understand the reality about day and night. So Sri Krishna ji introduces some words here as a way of introduction. So new words introduced here are Shastra Yug and Yug. Although not mentioned, we shall also look at the 4 yugas, that is Satya Yug, Tetra Yug, Dwapar Yug and Kali Yug. So we are in Kali Yug. So 1,000 Mahayugs is equal to one day of Brahma. 1,000 Mahayugs are equal to one night of Brahma. Mahayug consists of 4 yugs. Akriti, are you able to understand something? I can make out from your face. So as per calculations, the 4 yugs is equal to 4.32 million years. able to understand 4 yugs is able to 4.32 million years, and that into 1000 years. So 4.32 billion years is one day of Brahmaji. Can we even imagine? We cannot even imagine. And just imagine what about the one day of Shree Krishna ji? It will be more bigger than Lord Brahmaji's day. So for every living being there is a lifespan. Right? A dragonfly lives only for 24 hours. A dog lives for 10 to 15 years. Human beings lives for 70 to say 85 years. Tortoise live for 150 years. Similarly, Lord Brahmaji lives for so many thousands, billions years. This is what lifespan of Brahmaji. He lives very long. So we start with dragonfly. Dragonfly lives for only 24 hours. You know dragonfly? When if it rains near the light, some flies will be going on. They live only for 24 hours. Okay? Then comes dog. Dog live for 10 to 15 years. You know that? No? Okay, you know, now you came to know. Dog lives for only 10 to 15 years. Okay? Then we can consider humans. Humans live for maximum nowadays 85 to 100 years. And tortoise live more longer, 150 years. So same way Brahmaji lives for many billions of years. Okay? Ritu Bhabi, आपका turn.
So in this shloka, Krishnaji says about the lifespan of Brahmaji, and he says that thousands of years of every yuga is equal to one day of Brahmaji, and equally one night of Brahmaji. That's it.
Thank you. Akriti, don't say that I didn't understand.
And let me understand a little bit
You tell that little bit.
that 1,000 years in earth is equal to one day in Brahma's day.
Very good. Correct. This is what you have to understand. Simple. Yeah, good. Very good. So at least you will be able to tell someone. Now we will do Shloka 18. Avyaktat, from the unmanifested. Vyaktya, the manifested. Sarva, all. Prabhavanti, produce. Ahagame, at the start of Brahma's day. Ratrigame, the fall of Brahma's night. Praliyante, they dissolve. Tatra, into that. Eva, certainly. Avyakta sangake, in that which is called the unmanifest. So at the start of Brahma's day, all living being comes to existence from the non-existence. And at the fall of Brahma's night, all existing living beings again merge into their non-existent form. That is what? Like when Brahmaji day start, all the living beings come into existence. That means they get life and they come in their form, their body. And when Brahmaji night falls, everybody is dead. All the living creatures are dead in very simple way. That is not only humans, all the living creatures on this universe. Not even this universe, there are many plenty of universe. Everybody get dissolved, they are destroyed, they are dead. Okay? In very simple way. So Sri Krishna ji explains the process of cosmic creation in this shloka. So when the day of Lord Brahma begins, the entire universe comprising of all living and non-living entities wakes up and begins to act. This process continues until the end of his day. Then the whole universe go back to into the same non-existent state that it came from. In other words, the whole universe is born out of Lord Brahma and goes back into him, just like a clay item. It has come out of the soil, and after it is destroyed, it again becomes the soil. Right? So it doesn't look like an English movie. If you watch too many English movies, you can correlate to it. So many English movies, no iffy learn Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, we feel like okay, they have took the stories from Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, like Avengers, no, that क्या नाम है इसका? Doctor Strange. The Doctor Strange is the proper Bhagavad Gita. He makes his body like a machine, and his soul is 24 by 7, is no working on studies and experimenting. You can see Doctor Strange movie. You will understand all these facts, and even the Avengers. Thanos will click, and the half of the universe is gone, and again all those Avengers will go and try to bring back the universe. So you can see all the series of DC and Avengers, and you can correlate Bhagavad Gita with that. So it actually looks like they have no took the main story base from Bhagavad Gita. Bhabhi, your turn.
Yeah, in this shloka, Krishnaji says that when Brahmaji's day starts, the entire universe manifests from non-existence into existence and wakes up. And when the day of Brahmaji ends, again the universe goes back to its non-existent form.
Thank you. Akriti.
Okay, Sri Krishna saying that when Brahma is awake in the morning, then the world also is born. But then in the night when Brahma sleeps, then the world is dead.
Wow, awesome, Akriti. It's actually very difficult, but you are able to understand. Thank you so much. It needs